All right, YouTube, welcome to Teardown, our first time ever playing this game. I mean, I'll be transparent. We kind of got everything set up with our audios and things, so it's not like the very first time. We did get some things set up, but we haven't really played any of the campaign. That's what we're going to jump right into right now.
Secures media.
This stream. Go ahead and click on play and campaign. And it looks to be like this game does have controller support, so... All right. Getting dropped off by a bus here. Yo, Fernie, Ilionette, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Moved our webcam over just a touch. Yeah, we got Ilionette first. Bragging about it, too. All right, here we go. Let's get this door opened up. Go ahead and pop over here. Get this thing swung wide open. There we go. A little janky, but that'll be okay. And then you guys let me know how the audio is coming through. You guys bless up those that are watching this post stream. Get that opened up here. Pick up our tools a little bit. So we got an extinguisher here. Spray can. We can do a little bit of. Let's actually go ahead and. It's unfortunate I have to use the keyboard to do this, but let's just let people know that this is. It's looking like McDonald's real quick. But this is actually, this is mine. You know, we got a lot of work to do. It actually came out pretty good, though. It's looking like, no, not a new mic. I don't know. Maybe I just turned it up a little bit. You ought to take a photo of where I've got the microphone settings at here, eh? Got the mine right here. You guys make sure as you're just joining the stream or watching this post, to go ahead and hit that like button, really help us out. We can zoom in the camera here, chat. Look at that. But I prefer the third-person view. And we're going to go ahead and get that sledgehammer back out. We're going to go put a fuse, I guess, in the power box here to get things started off on this stream. Go ahead and knock that old tree down. We'll knock both of these ugly trees down. Is that a mushroom? What do we got going on over here? Oh, it's just the property line. Here we go. Get that opened up. That's perfect. No, I'm happy to hear that, Fernie. Yeah, it might just be, I went for a pretty decent... Whoa, hey now. A little bit too bright for my liking. All right, you blinded me. Go ahead and close this door so we can forget that we broke our very expensive light in there. That's going to cost a thing or two to replace. We're going to zip back around here. We got to go inside and check our messages here, chat. All right, let's see what we got going on. We got Tracy, gas bill. All right, Tracy's just going to be our grandma, chat. I'm calling this lady our grandma. Gas bill just dropped on the floor. Honestly, I'm not sure we can make it through the month. Are you getting any requests? At this point, we pretty much have to accept anything. Be creative. Hugs. Grandma. Even though it says mom right there, right? All right, we've got old building problem. This just came in. Sounds kind of fishy, but we need the money. You up for it? All right, here we go. We got a forwarded message from Gordon Woo. Old building problem. Good evening. My name is Gordon Woo, general manager at the Evertides Mall. I have a slight problem with an old building that's blocking our plans for a new wing, and I need someone to knock it over. I need it gone by tomorrow, and I'm even be willing to pay more than the standard rate for some extra discretion here. Quick execution and uncomfortable working hours. Would you be able to take care of this? Straw Rice says, looks like we're going to be a little funny today. Yeah, odds are we're going to be right up in that area. A wise man once said, why walk in the door while you have a hammer? Exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking. All right, here we go. The Evertides Mall. We're going to go clean up a building here. All right, let's say we got our work van. Escape. That's not really what you want to see when you pull up on a job site, the word escape in your job vehicle. So things are looking a little sketchy. All right, we've got 5.2 meters too tall. Okay, so it's too tall. We got to knock that thing down by 5.2 meters for a mission success. I need a little bit more discretion here, please. Go ahead and get that light knocked out. Yo, what's going on, homers? Welcome to the stream. What's going on, Ilionette? What do we got here? Propane tanks explode. That's interesting. Okay. Let's just try and get it through the window here. Whoa! Well, we took care of that bush rather handedly. That got taken care of real quick. I guess we gotta... Let's actually... Oh! Alright, chat. 1 second. I've got a plan. I bet we can drive that vehicle over there. Let me go into my first-person view. Alright, chat. You guys ever heard of the term A to B? Alright, here's where A is at. Get a nice big A right here on the front of the building, right? And then we're going to go over here, and we're going to do a little bit of a B action here on the back. Go ahead and get that B sprayed down. Wish I had red spray paint. The yellow's just... Maybe we can change the color at some point. Yo, I appreciate that, Fernie. Thank you. All right, so we got A on this side of the wall and B on this side of the wall. And we're actually going to do our high explosive propane tank. Just what we need on the A part of this operation. Oh, we can just move the whole pallet of them, can't we? All right, let's get these pallets out of the way. I prefer a more clean, explosive area. I don't need these pallets clogging up our pathway here. Yeah, it's not vandalizing. This is renovation here, chat. Here we go. Get that dropped up out of the way. Get this over here. Get these out of the way here. All right, let's get our sledgehammer back out. We need more discretion, please. Thank you. If we had OSHA on the job site or something. All right, here we go. What do we got here? We got reverse. Okay, just like Grand Theft Auto here. Taking care of that bush. Doing a little bit of landscaping. All right, we got the shovel. Okay, left bumper's the shovel. Okay, go ahead and just drive on over here. Try not to hit our fridge or that car. Take out the fence a little bit. All right, let's bring it around town here, chat. Back it on up. We're going A to B here, chat. Yeah, Josh is trying to figure out the controls of the game. All right, here we go. Left bumper down. All right, here we go. Right through the... Look at that, chat. Right through the A here. Boom, with an explosive start. He's driving up into the... Honey, I'm home! Just drove up the staircase. This is a pretty burly staircase I've ever seen one. It just handled having a... Holy cow. The construction vehicle's not looking so great right now. We just drove up the stairs. I was supposed to make it to the B. All right, there we go. Okay. A to B, chat. Good thing we got our bright red safety glasses on and our hearing protection. We got a problem with this. Here we go, getting through it. The fireplace is being a little bit of a nuisance there. I don't know how this thing's still hanging on, but we're going to get it taken care of here in 1 second, chat. All right, I'm going to leave just a little bit. We can't let the construction vehicle do all the work, right? All right, just leave a little bit of an edge there. Go ahead and jump out. Let's get this thing taken care of here. Oh, let me swap that back. All right, here we go. There we go. Come on now. 3.9 meters too tall. Give me a break. Look at this. We're making some music now. All right, let me go get... We're going to get the bulldozer. We're going to get a fresh vehicle over here. Welcome, everybody, to the stream. All right, let's get this thing plowed over, man. Whoa! That's not quite what I meant. I meant the building there. Not my vehicle. What are we, on cue? I said, let's get this thing plowed over, and then it gets plowed over. No, the building, please, sir. Oh, there we go. We probably should have used those propane tanks a bit more strategically, huh? This thing's all high-centered now. Come on. I don't even think these are my construction vehicles. The guy's like, I'll pay for a little bit extra discretion, if you don't mind. And then I'm coming over here and I'm using his vehicles that he's using to take down the mall for his mall construction. Oh, we're helping him get rid of a couple of the debris here, though, a little bit. All right, this thing just destroyed itself. Okay, let's go ahead. We're just going to knock down these walls here. Take down the skyscraper. Yeah, let me handle this real quick. Oh, there we go. Okay, 2.1 meters, chat. Not looking too bad here. Now, this is the problem here, is this chimney. All right, I know what we got to do. We're going to have to get some. We're going to have to use the more discretion, please. Thank you. All right, let me go get this car. Maybe this thing can hit a little bit of a 0 to 60 here. Hopefully it's not slow. Yeah, we need to hit our upper body a little bit more, man. We're not able to hit this thing as hard as we need to with the sledgehammer, so we're going to have to employ a vehicle. All right, here we go. Oh. Darn it. Good thing we got those bright red safety glass. This thing is not helping. All right, well, we're just going to chalk that one up as a failure real quick as well. Oh, we got this other. Okay, here we go. This ought to handle it, right? Backhoe. Oh, we got more explosives right here, eh? Okay, there we go. Explosives on deck, chat. I'm gonna get this handled here. I'm first time on the job, okay? This is a family business. Oh! Whoa, we just got shell-shocked. And didn't make any progress on taking down this building. I don't know how that didn't kill me. Right in our face. But again, that's why we got these bright orange safety glasses. Red, really. Did that help at all? This thing's just solid. I'm gonna need an upgrade to my sledgehammer ASAP. This is not doing it for me. All right, we're gonna use the rest of these explosives and then grab this thing. We're gonna take care of that chimney rapidly. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I need more distance when I throw these. I don't need to be right up on it. There, that actually helped. I think being right up on it, it's hurting me more than helping me. Oh, there we go. Yeah, making some progress. We just took down 0.4 meters off of this bad boy. Oh, hit the, what was that? What is that thing called? A dump truck. Hit the dump truck with it. All right. These are some big propane tanks, though. I'm going to get it right on the spine here. Oh, we got a fire, chat. Use your extinguisher. I ain't putting out no fires. I'm not putting out any fires at all. We've started a forest fire here. Is there barrels? Let's try it out, Fernie. Are these explosive, you guys think? What do we got here? Hopefully it's full of gas. Oh, it's water. Oh, that could be useful. Maybe it'll melt and the water will go onto it. I don't think these are... I think these are full of water, chat. These are water barrels. Meant for hydration. Speaking of which, you guys make sure to get some water. All right, let me take care of this building. We're going to save this nice vehicle, the one that's not hurt. We're going to do a little bit of destruction of that guy's mall. Oh, there we go. Look at that. There we go. Demolition complete. We're on fire. That thing's on fire. We're getting out of here. I'm going to go take down some of the... What do you guys think? Take down some of this guy's mall. He asked for some discretion. Go grab some water. Fernie, that's a great idea. Yeah, I think we take down this guy's... Oh, we can't. Look at that, chat. It's not letting us get over there. They put an invisible barrier. Mission accomplished, get in the vehicle to escape. I'm really trying to pay this guy back for his bad business practices. This thing's too slow. Let me just... Oh. Yeah, invisible barriers here. That's okay. I get it. You know. Start taking down the grid. Start hitting the grids with the sledgehammer. Oh, wait. 1 second. Sorry about that. And we could even get through a chimney with this sledgehammer. Let be an invisible in-game barrier. Mission accomplished. Get to the vehicle. Get to the escape vehicle. Well, if we needed an escape vehicle, don't you think we should have a faster car? Yo, what's going on, Unia? Welcome to the stream. Hola, mi amiga. Como se dice welcome? I don't know how. Continue. There we go. Continue, chat. Continuing the story here. Shut up. You guys ever feel like doing that with your alarm in the morning? You guys make sure if you're just joining us to smash that like button. Goes a long way for us here, especially at the beginning of the stream. I guess we're going to go check our messages, chat. What do we got here? We got television. Let me go to the first person view. Found the building razed when arriving this morning. According to the police, the perpetrators did a quick job. I don't know if we could consider that quick, chat. An investigation has been opened. Oh, that's not good. Chat, we're being investigated. All right, we've got Lee Chemicals, Marina Move. That might be one of our next jobs. I'm going to turn that off. My paranoia is starting to go through the roof. Looks like we got involved in some shady work. All right, so we've checked that one off. We got the gas bill. Not sure how much we got paid for that job. I prefer like room temperature water myself. I'm not a big fan of cold water. Yeah, this is not good. They've got a photo of us. Chat, here we go. Tracy, let us know. What a morning. Shouldn't have taken that job. I knew something wasn't right. That building was under cultural heritage protection, and the demolition, is now part of a criminal investigation. Miss Teardown at the police just sent me this photo. They must have caught you on a traffic camera heading towards the mall. The very last thing we need right now is an investigation. I tried sweet-talking her and she thought she could get the case dropped, but asked for a favor in return. Oh, okay, so now we're doing tit for tat. We're going to get the case dropped, but we got to do a favor for the police. And look at her. She's official, chat. We got Parisa Teardown. A favor is the subject line. Got a police PD badge. It's official. You guys can see that. Maybe you can't squint. It's right there on her upper left chest. Just so you know, I don't usually do this, but I'm stuck on a case and I feel like I should try something new. I've been investigating Lawrence Lee Jr. over tax evasion for months now, but he has so many friends in town that I can't get a warrant. How about you use your skills to borrow the computers over at Lee Chemicals so that I can finally access his customer registry and sort this mess out? If you do this for me, I'll make sure your little blunder will be forgotten. Okay, so we're going to get some blackmail evidence out of this guy's... Yeah, I'm down. Probably going to have to poke a hole in this guy's wall. All right, we got Lee Chemicals here, the Lee computers. Why is there 3 things right there? Is it a 3-part mission? I don't know what that's all about. Here we go. We're going to steal some computers, chat. In his... All right, we got the map here. Required. All right, so we got 3 areas of requirement. Parisa wants you to access Lee's customer registry. Pick up 3 computers at the site for her. We got security. Fire alarm. Large fires will trigger the alarm. That's all we have is security as a fire alarm. Okay, no cameras, nothing we got to worry about there. That's easy enough. Let me remember where we're going here. All right, we're going right into this building for our first... Right here. It's right in front of us, eh? Okay. This guy's locked his door. We want to leave minimal evidence, chat, that we were ever here. See that computer right there? Just, he'll think it was just a bird, you know? His windows were too clean, chat. That's all that happened. His windows were far too clean. And a bird hit his window and knocked his computer out of the window, and you just can't find it. It's not that we stole it. Fernie came back with water. Excellent. Make sure to stay hydrated, chat. All right, where's the next objective? We got in the back left of this backside building. I'm going to get a little peek at what's going on here. Looks like it's upstairs. Maybe there's a window on this other side of the building. Okay, there's not. We got big tanks right here, chat. Remember, we have fire alarms. We're trying to do this by the book, chat. Okay? Just good old burglar style here, busting our way through. Okay, so we got to jump and swing at the same time, because there's the other computer that we need. Just like that. Little Power Rangers action here. Quick. I mean, we're almost speedrunning at this point. Hit it for real. All right, let me... Where's our next... Okay, we got to... Can we throw anything at it? Let's get something to throw at it, because if we hit it, I think we're going to blow up. Let's just hit it, chat. Let's see what happens. Just take a whack at it. Chat, I've done swung at this thing, and nothing's happening. All right, that's enough of that. Yeah, that's right, Fernie. Goodness gracious. Come on, I've swung at it 5 times. Here's the next objective here in this building. We got security on the windows, though. He'll be like, oh, my security came in clutch on this one. Yeah, he's got a lot of security on the... Is there any security in the upper windows? No, that's where he made a mistake, chat. Here's how we're going to handle that one. We're just going to move his vehicle. We're going to get it right up top. Yeah, I really need an upgrade to my sledgehammer. This thing's not cutting it. Thankfully, he left the keys in this vehicle. There we go. Should be able to jump up the backside of this thing. Is that not the computer we need? We just bust into this guy's house right now. Just if we open one up and he's just sleeping, I'm gonna be like, holy cow, sorry about that, dude. Just go back to sleep. This is just a bad dream. And to minimize evidence, I'm gonna park this thing back where we found it. Welcome to the stream, chat. Happy Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, pardon. Wednesday and Thursday. That's what it is. My inventory, we've got a sledgehammer, spray can. Actually, let's just let this guy know. What should we spray, chat? What should we spray here? I know what I'm going to spray. This will be our signature tag that we put. Kind of messing it up. I'll get better as we play. You guys will see what it is in a second. Make sure we nail the nose here. Get the smiley. Make sure we get the ear over here. And then you got to get the head. Look at that, chat. A little face. You can't really make it out because I messed up my pupil on this side. We'll just make his eyelid a little bigger. You guys can see that, chat? Little face. He'd be like, gosh, darn it. Oh, we'll do this. We'll actually add the pupil on this side. That should help with the kind of translate what that is, right? Just a little bit. There we go. We just tagged him up with a face, chat. Yeah, what's good, dude? Yeah, and I'm just going to draw a line all the way to my escape vehicle. This is the world's most long-lasting spray paint. Mustard yellow. There we go. Just letting them know where we live. There we go. and then we'll escape. Well, that was just a very well giving a trail of evidence is crazy. Well, that's just how we do things around here, chat. Okay? Appreciate those hearts. Yo, Ilionet, what's going on? All right, let's continue. We got LCN breaking news. There has been a break-in at Lee Chemicals. Can you imagine if they show my spray paint? The perpetrator casually caused property damage and managed to get away with electronic equipment. CEO Lawrence Lee Jr. says they will upgrade security and should be up and running again soon. That's how I think I just want to get this guy, chat. Whoa. That was a little loud. Okay. Let's check in. Let's see what the customer registry indicates that Lee has worked almost exclusively with a single client recently. The client is only referred to as BT. And I'll try and remember to read these with an accent, chat. That one's on me. Let me go back. The customer registry indicates that Lee has worked almost exclusively with a single client recently. The client is only referred to as BT. And no further details. So I really have to bother you with one more favor. Head back to Lee Chemicals and fetch their employee login devices. I should be able to cross-reference their log files with the delivery schedule to figure out where they are moving the product and what BT means. I heard they installed a new security system. Be careful. We're way ahead of you, lady. Okay? We're way ahead of you. I just watched the news, Parisa. All right, I already know that they upgraded security. What we're going to really see is if they cleaned up my spray paint or not. I'm not too sure if they've cleaned up our spray paint or not yet. You guys, let's get some votes in the chat. I know that we got the loyal few here and post-mortem. You guys comment down below. I'll be able to see when you comment. I won't actually at all. But I'm going to say that they cleaned the spray paint. I'm going to say that they cleaned the spray paint. And do you guys prefer third person or first person? I'll remember to switch the camera more often. All right, so we got to go back to this place real quick. Just let me know what camera you guys prefer, and we'll stick with that one. The login devices play. We have security systems now, okay? Chat, it looks like they cleaned up the... we've got anti-theft protection system, Quelez security. Whichever one you guys prefer. I'm just going to go to the first person. That's what we were playing as. All right, we've got fire alarm and wired alarm boxes. Breaking an alarm box or wire will trigger the alarms. Okay, is that what those wires are showing me, those black little lines? Is that the wires, chat? Can we zoom in? We can. Are those wires the wire? That's just got to be electricity. I'm assuming they're going to be like near the windows and those things. And the alarm boxes or the login credentials are in essentially the same places. This guy was a smart businessman, okay? He had two-factor authentication on his property. Not a bad play by this guy, okay? He's encrypted his books. All right, so we got to find a safe way to break in. Bring it around back. What do we got here? We got a little boating dock over here. Yeah, I'm gonna come around the outside. See, I don't think, well, our sledgehammer's not strong enough to break this wall. Time to see if we can swim or not, chat. Okay, we can walk through the water. I guess it's just not very deep right here. Yeah, I mean, this guy put in security. I'm taking more than just what we came for now. Oh, we got to come up the middle here. All right, we got to be careful not to break too much stuff. We'll set off the alarm here at Gold Jimbo's compound. Can't even remember the guy's name. The old Jimbo. You think I'm stuck? I think I can get it right here. Come on, there we go. All right, so we've already left some evidence behind. That's okay. Our first security logging credential box of sorts is over here in this backside building. And we've got this thing that maybe we can jump up onto if I play it right. There we go. All right, so we should be able to walk up this. Big jump, there we go. All right, I don't know if there's any... we're just going to find out. Nope, this guy upgraded his security system and didn't even put security on the windows. What is going on here? Use quick save before triggering the alarm to avoid starting over from scratch in case you fail. It's making me quick save, chat. I really wouldn't hit quick save. I don't mind. Wait. Progress save. We have... Wait. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why do we have... All right, I know what we need to do. Okay, restart mission. Yo, what's going on, X1? Welcome. We're playing Teardown today. It's like a destruction-type video game. And I'm going to try and find my way in here a little bit quicker via climbing the tree, chat. Let's get a big welcome for X1, everybody. Yeah, so what we have to do, I guess, in that situation... Oh, there we go, right over the top. Okay, so we've got that one. We just got to time this out quick. Okay, there we go. That's all we need to do. Okay, so let's... Because we only have a minute, chat. We've got to fly through here. We got to fly through this whole sequence because we have 1 minute before what? The police show up? This guy just spent all this money on the security system, but doesn't even just... I don't think this is the... No, it's not. Okay. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Almost had an explosion there. Working our way through. Hopefully your Tuesday's been going good. Wednesday. I keep saying Tuesday, chat. Does this building have windows up top? Oh, it's got a little... Okay. We got to time this out. Okay, we got the conveyor belt situation that we can get up onto. Okay, from the staircase. Okay. So we've got this one that is likely all the way up top, right? There it is. Okay, back over here. So pick up target. Okay, so we've got that one there. The other one's across. So we need to memorize our path, chat. And we're going to figure out which one's the hardest to grab last. And we're going to grab that one first. All right, let's find the next one here. I need a key card. Oh, is that saying if I have a key card, it won't trigger the alarm? I want to go with triggering the alarm, chat. Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that reminder, Nightbot. You guys make sure if you just joined, especially if you're one of our loyal subscribers here, hit that like button. It helps us with the YouTube algorithm and all those other things. So it literally said invalid keycard. Okay, so we need to find... Where do we think that's going to be at? Wait, is this... It's down below us in this other building. I don't feel like struggling to find this key card. I'm gonna try and do... I'm gonna try and speed run this, chat. We're gonna find where this thing's at. We got it, chat. Let's rock and roll here. Come on, let's run. Come on. We got this. Come on, 50 seconds. I wish there was a sprint button. We kind of got lost in old Jimbo's compound here. 43 seconds. We're going to be cutting it close here, chat. Come on, 30 seconds. It's not looking so favorably right now. But you guys just bear with me, okay? Because we don't know how quickly the cops run in this town. We know how... I just got stuck inside here. Yeah, we're in a bad spot now. I forgot that we have to exit through here at 15 seconds. Kind of edging it up close. We just got to see how fast we got helicopters coming in or what? We got helicopters arriving, chat. Give me a gun. Give me some loot. Oh, we got caught, chat. Okay. Restart mission. I still think we can. I think if I didn't fumble. What do you guys think? I think we're going to be able to do this. I think we can do this without finding the correct key card. It's a matter of getting out. Because we knew how to get in. We used the tree to get in right here. And I think we can get out with the with this dumpster. Right? Jump right here. And then jump out and roll out. We gotta sprint. Listen, you gotta memorize the map here. That is not, you're not incorrect with that. Yeah, we gotta get things memorized here, chat. Okay, so we need to go, because I really did blunder a lot of our time by struggle busing it. All right, so we've got, I wish it showed where we, oh, it does. It literally shows where we're at on the map. I was like, I wish it would show where I'm at on the map, and then it does. You just gotta focus better. Okay, so the first one that we grabbed was over here. All right, we got this, chat. Did not mean to turn on my flashlight, though. We got this. Right through here. Right up through here. Here we go. We got this now. Not wasting too much time this time around. Here we go. Come on. Wonder if I pull out my spray paint if we run faster. I guess not. Okay, 30 seconds. We gotta remember to... I almost threw right there. Yeah, budget cut development, no sprinting. They're like, we really can't figure out a sprint animation. Okay, we really got to speed run this one. Come on, come on, come on. No, chat. That was it, too. Oh, you know what we need to do, though, in the future? I need to pre-hit that. No! We need to hit that. We need to do damage first. We need to do damage. We could also probably find the key card somewhere. Progress restored. Okay, it's given us a second chance here. Wait, what do you mean progress restored? Where did it just start me from? Why? Oh, it quick saved us, chat, from right there. Okay, that was weird. That's the one I grabbed. I guess we should. Maybe we should grab that one first. I think we should grab that one first because that one's the hardest. Because we have to navigate that jump. I'm just getting distracted about it because I feel like I need to be right here and right here. But we can always just zoop up here, jump out, and get over. We'll grab that one first. I think that makes the most sense, actually. It's the most difficult one. Especially this jump right here. Really need to clean this up so we can get out easy. I can't believe this sledgehammer. It is not very effective. Come on. I mean, what do you guys think? You think IRL, you guys can do better sledgehammering than this? Come on, dude. We need an upgrade to this thing. Actually. Well, we're just going to bring the whole rack with us, I guess. There we go. That'll help. Just get a little explosion. That'll help our exit plans. All right, here we go, chat. Speed run. All right, let's go. All right, Fernie's got an idea. If we don't complete it this time, chat, Fernie has got an idea. I feel like there might be sprinting and I'm just not hitting the button correctly. But you would really think it'd be clicking down on the left D-stick. Or the thumbstick. Sorry. There we go. Oh, no, chat. I threw. Darn it. It's right over here. 24 seconds. We're probably going to have to find the key card, I guess, is what this thing's telling me. A minute is crazy to have to have a chopper on your compound in a minute. I mean, how much is this guy paying for that security? I see why he couldn't afford the sensors for his windows and doors. Yeah, we're cooked, chat. We're cooked. All right, Fernie. Okay. Okay, so we got to make holes. Yeah, kind of like we did at the beginning of this one, right? But we need to make a hole. Oh, we got one right here. But you can't get caught up. Yeah, we gotta speed run a map here. Alright, so we've got these two things. Grab valuable. Picked up titanium screwdriver bits worth $80, chat. We just looted this guy. It's like, you know what? While we're here, we might as well grab some valuable stuff for ourselves, eh? All right. Let me come over here. Yeah, we're about to buy that upgrade. It's a good call out, actually, Fernie. All right, we can probably hit this with the sledgehammer. You want to set all these sensors up, dude? You want to set up all these sensors and add security? Literally cause just thousands of dollars in property damage on your compound, dude. This guy's trying to avoid taxes, okay? And the money that he would have saved from avoiding paying taxes is the money he's going to have to spend healing up all the wounds that we caused his property. Okay, here we go. Punching through. All right, can we move this thing out of the way? We can. Actually, I wonder if we can just crash it. No, that's not going to work. We can try. Just crash it right here and use it as a bridge. Well, that didn't work out as good as we wanted it to. But let's see. Yeah, there we go. We got a bridge now, chat. Look at that. It's not very good for going back, but we don't need it for going back. All right, we've got a bridge now. Perfect. Okay, let me go grab our extra explosive and do ourselves a favor. Big brain Josh moves, making bridges. Oh! Bear with me, chat. Sorry for your ears. We almost just got taken out. We almost just died. Well, I got a little bit too excited there, and I just backhanded the... We just wasted an explosive, chat. That's not very good. All right, let me get this thing moved out of the way as well. Lower that shovel. Just nearly took ourselves out, chat. Wait, I shouldn't knock down the fence yet. Once we set up... Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, there's no alarm on the fence. Okay. Well, that'll work. If we need that, we've got it. There we go. Okay, we're making progress. We're expert heist people, chat. All right. So we've got a good path to this one. The problem is we got to double all the way around, right, and then pull it there. Are these explosive? What do we got going on here? What's this thing? Oh, just not explosive at all. Not flammable either. Okay, we got to find some... Actually, you know what? We should have just used the... We got this thing that we can use. All right, chat, we're going to go crash in here. Give me 1 second. Here we go. We're going to punch a hole in this wall. Here we go. Nice and easy. Make sure we don't destroy our staircase that we need. Okay. Bonus points if we can punch a hole through the next wall, but I think that conveyor belt is in the way. Oh, no, that conveyor belt's no longer in the way, chat. We just took it out. No, we're about to take it out. You know what? This guy wants to add all this compounded security, man. I'm taking this whole place out, dude. Ugh. Really not enough momentum here to get it taken out. Now we got to get this thing out of the way from our speed run. All right, there we go. That should be enough out of the way. Right, good path there, chat, right? All right, so we've got... Here we go. Let's try and get a timer on this real quick. If you guys don't mind, if you guys got an iPhone nearby and you want to time me, you're more than welcome. Because before I pull this thing, I guess I could hit a quick save, but I think it'd be kind of lame to quick save. You know, I feel like we need to be penalized. Like, if I don't get it right, we need to have to set all this up again, you know? All right, here we go. Because I don't feel like counting the Mississippis. But, all right, there we go. Boom. Jump down. Boom. Here we are. Speed running it across our homemade bridge. Boom. Here we go. Up the stairs. Doubling around. Boom. There's that one. Boom. Down the stairs. Through our new hole. Our beautiful hole. No, I know. I'm speed running. I'm just visualizing. The one thing we really need is we need to make another hole over here. But there we go. Boom. And then we need there to be a hole right here, chat. That's why these are right here. Oh! Chat, I got angry at the big old everything we just did. No, we got it though. Look, I'm gonna speed run the what we did. You guys ready? I gotta remember to grab my titanium bits down there. Oh, it saves those. That's cool. I can appreciate that. Okay. We got this. Oh, I don't even need this for right here. All right. What I'll do is I'll save us the pain of having to drive over. We'll just blow up the gate. There we go. All right, all I need to do right here is crash the... Look, we're going to speed run the setup here. Yeah, I can't believe I just took myself out like that, chat. We really need that to be a good bridge. Remember last time it had a hole? Look, even better bridge this time, chat. I don't have to dodge that hole in the roof. All right, and then this one can just get backed up. But we got to make sure to lower the... Whoa! Whoa! Not that way. Sorry about that. Back it up. This one's got more torque, you can tell. Good thing we look at those safety glasses, chat. Just, it's a man that's prepared for a construction job if I've ever seen one. And we just got to get this bad boy out of the way. There we go. That's out of the way. Whoa! Whoa! Chat, we just glitched up onto the roof. Don't take fall damage. Chat, we just discovered a glitch. Did you guys see the game kind of freak out? Just climb the wall right... Look at this guy over there. Do you think that might be Jimbo? Oh, that's the elect... Chat. Chat, I just thought of something. You know what security systems need to run? Fernie with the budget cut developments. Chat, what this alarm system needs is power. I'm just going to take out the power, chat. Look, right there. I could probably just knock down the... I wonder if I can just knock this down and the power will go out. Well, that's not going to work. All right, let me go inside here and see if I can sabotage this thing fully. That's my plan. God just guided us to that. Look, they didn't even lock this place up. Yeah, we should have brought an explosive with us. Yeah, because this sledgehammer's not going to do the trick. Yeah, we got the main combobulator right here. That didn't kill us, surprisingly. Got a generator we need to take out. There we go. That smoke's looking good. Okay, we can't grab onto it. But we took out the main combobulator. That should have really taken care of a lot of the power. But I'm still seeing power over at Jimbo's. All right, we got to interfere with the hydro dam, it looks like. This guy can fall from a pretty high height. Yo, MD, what's going on? There we go. Welcome to the stream, brother. Happy Wednesday. I keep saying Tuesday, man. I keep saying Tuesday on a Wednesday. So right now we're playing Teardown, MD. So what we got to do is we've been hired by the police to go in here, okay, and steal from this guy because he's been evading his taxes. The problem is I need to steal 3 things. As soon as I pick up one of those things, an alarm system gets triggered. And I've only got 1 minute to grab all 3 and roll out. And we can't sprint as a player. There's no sprinting in this game, apparently. This guy's just skinny. He has weak knees, bad hips. I don't know. Okay? And because of that, I'm over here trying to eliminate power to his compound. When all else fails, just crash it. There we go. That was decently effective. We just got to make sure not to lose our vehicle. MD, take it easy with that, my man. That's like it's your final warning on all that. It's too much, dude. Direct it all at me. I'd prefer that, but somebody else in the chat, it's just they don't come here for that. Come on, put it in overdrive. Come on. All right, we got to be strategic here, chat. All right. There we go. 2 more. And we're going to hit this one. And then we'll take care of that last one in case we lose the vehicle into the water, hitting the last one. This should take out power to his compound, right? Whoa, whoa. Wait, I think it said that if the power gets interfered with, then the alarm goes off. So I think if we actually knock that over, that the power would get interfered with. But I like how my vehicle is just helping it stay supported. It's terrible. It's smoking. Get out. We got to go commandeer another vehicle over here. There's got to be one. Right? But I really think that this may be a big fail. If you guys are just joining the stream, you can do us a favor and hit that like button. It goes a long way for us. As well as consider subscribing. But we're here on a Wednesday playing a little Teardown, trying to break into this guy's compound and steal stuff. But I really feel like if we disrupt this guy's power, his alarm's going to go off, right? Yeah, we got to get a little bit of little water here. Yeah, because I think if we disturb that chat, I'm just going to 1 second. No. We could drive all the... No, we can't drive all the way around. Gonna get to our homemade bridge. I think we just go back to speedrunning at chat. I think that might be a lost cause, knocking out the power, but it can't be, right? It can't be, chat. It cannot be a lost cause. They wouldn't put it there if it was a lost cause. Yo, what's going on, homers? All right, where was all those explosives at? Oh, we got more right here. Okay. But then we can't get through the brick wall with our sledgehammer. It's terrible. So we're going to have to use one of the... Oh, we got more. There we go. Electronic screwdriver. All right, that didn't really get us through. That one did. All right, let's bring this over. Come on. There we go. It's opening up like a door now, isn't it? There we go. Oh, shoot. All right, let's bring this over to the Hydro Dam and see if we can take out this electric power directly at the source. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. All right, here we go. Directly at the source here. Hey, we took out one of them. All right, we got to get the last one. We got one more explosive. We got to make it count. Good thing this guy's got a weird gravel hill just right next to the side of his property line. Chet, this is how we died last time. I need to be careful. There we go. Okay, here we go. We're going to take out the power. That's my plan. Whoa! All right. Chat, we got to Kobe this. There we go. That should be the power. You guys agree, right? We took out the combobulator. We've interfered with it there. We took out the Hydro Dam's generator. I guess not. Still got power. All right, we're going to continue setting up our pathway. We've got this one set up. Boom, right through here. I'm not going to fumble with trying to add anything. I think we just staircase it, right? I'm not strong enough to grab this thing and pull it over, right? Oh, not at all. Because we could start using vehicles to get up faster, but I really think it's just best to use. We broke the combobulator. All right, here we go. You guys got to be careful. This is where we died last time. Oh! Florida's pretty has a decent cost of living, but it's it depends on where it's at. It's going up in price, I believe, MD. We almost just got taken out again. It's just getting them off these shelves is kind of a pain, chat. There we go. Just shake the shelf off of it. All right, here we go. Oh, we got a fire. We got a fire, chat. We got to extinguish this thing before it spreads. There we go. Take care of the fire. All right, the problem now is that... All right, we got that. All right, Chad, we've got this. We've got this run. Maybe not, though, because that's going to be a sketchy... That's going to be sketchy. All right, here we go. We're going to hit it. Miami's very expensive. Yeah, agreed. X1's like, hey now, dude, be careful, man. We almost just took ourselves out again in the same exact way as from the beginning. Homer's really passionate about Miami is the most expensive city, but the other cities in Florida is more cheap. It's really nice here. Homer lives in Florida, chat. On vacation. Fernie with the my God. Look, guys, I'm just getting warmed up. All right. Here we go, guys. Let me see if there's not a sprint. I'm going to get on the keyboard real quick. Is that faster? Chat, is that sprinting? Chat, there's literally a sprint in the game. It's just not bound on my controller. We might have to go to playing keyboard and mouse here. Because what do we... Movement's the left joystick. I know, but why isn't there a clicking action? Chat, there's literally sprint. Chat, I'm insane about that because we could have been completing this... All right, let me just try and play it on keyboard and mouse, chat. Going back to the good old keyboard and mouse days. All right, here we go. Because that's faster, right? We can confirm that. Let's... Yeah, he's sprinting now, right? Is he? Is it a difference, chat? I don't think it's any faster. I think I'm just imagining it. Is it faster? I think it's the same exact speed. Chat, I think it's the same speed. I don't think it's any faster. I think I just gaslit myself. Going back to the controller. I could just look at the keybinds and see if left. It is the same speed. I appreciate that, MD. Yeah, I was just going crazy. I guess I was just hopeful for there to be a sprint. Okay, here we go. All right, you guys ready? All right, everyone in the chat, here we go. Thank you, Nightbot, doing your job tonight, brother. Like you're going to strike a cow, like a bull. Yeah. I saw the red brick on that wall, and it just drew me in like an angry bull. All right, here we go. Here we go, chat. This is the run right here. Bro's cooking right now. Come on. The hardest thing is we gotta... Wait, what happened here? Oh, that's like an extra security parameter that comes down whenever the alarm starts going off that I wasn't prepared for. Gotta get through this whole chat. There we go. Okay, 20 seconds. Come on, come on. We got it, chat. We hit that. We hit those, chat. Helicopter's not even on the... Look at that. Yeah, there we go. Goodbye. Good thing my little work truck is faster than a helicopter. Look at our route. I like that. Look at this recap, chat. This game's sick. Look at that. Look at our route. Look at this. Doing a little spin around. This is cool. Look at that. Little route there. If you guys ever want to come back and... I wish it would show your player, though. That'd be hilarious. Imagine if it recorded the whole time and you just got to see me Yeah, you can see me struggling right there. Little back and forth. We burned some time. Could have been way more effective. I'm excited to see what our next mission is here. Imagine in the end. That's crazy. Elena, you let me know how comfortable you are in things. MD, we've talked about this, my friend. Let's tone it down just a couple of hairs. Perfect. All right, back to the game here. Okay, here we are. It's daylight. We've reached amateur rank, chat. A new tool has been delivered. Whoa. I was just... Okay, what do we got? Blowtorch, chat. Chat, we've got a blowtorch now. Whoa. Be careful. Don't be... Oh, we've only got so much fuel in the blowtorch. All right, so we got to use that very carefully. I didn't ban him. No, I just timed him out. It's too much. It's too much. We need people to be... Okay, here we go. Let's get the sledgehammer back out. We need to be respectful of everyone that's in the chat. Like I said, you guys can talk about the size of my forehead. You can beat on me. Whoa, wait, hey, I wasn't ready for that. We're here with Tracy, chat. They turned off the gas. I can't even make a proper coffee anymore. We really need to bring in more clients. I'll reach out to Gordon and see if he has something else. I haven't heard back from the police. That thing sorted? Mom. All right, here we go. Gordon Wu. The marina is too small. Thanks for helping me out with that building. The police were snooping around a little, but it seems to have cooled off now and we can finally start construction. I actually have another job for you. See, I bought this yacht recently, but it's too large for the marina, and the board says there is no space for a new dock. Could you use your demolition skills again and remove it? Remove one of the timeshare cabins? Oh, we're okay. If the original documentation also disappeared, then ta-da, like it was never there. All right, so before we destroy the cabins, we also have to double down, okay, and find the documentation, I guess the blueprints of the cabin, something. I'm not sure. But we can also, I'm going to teach Gordon Wu a lesson, chat. I think that I'm going to use my blowtorch to sink His boat. Just go inside of his boat and poke a hole in it. Yeah, oh, that's a good call, Fernie. We should have done that, right? We'll a very decent call to mention that. We'll have to double back and do that next mission. I don't think this one will take as long as the last one. We just got to take care of the cabin, wherever it is. Let's just drive this thing and find it. All right, it's probably going to be over here, right? One of the cabins. All right, we got to take out that cabin. Large fires will trigger an alarm. That's easy enough. We got a boat right there that we can use. We've got a yellow thing over here that's trying to, I guess, paperwork maybe? I think the paperwork is a secondary objective. I'm happy that no one locks doors around here. All right, we got to make sure to loot and pillage, chat. Look at that. We got to make sure to loot. Chat, if you guys are down, we can always loot the maps before we complete the objective to get some extra cash. Because we just got an $80 vacuum. Good luck using the restroom now, bud. Oh, we got 2 restrooms. There we go. There we go. Grab the valuable. Pick up decorative swordfish. 30 bucks. Perfect. Also about... Oh, you messed up the semi-final? Oh, no good. Is Santos one of your, like, a striker or something? What do we got here? We got any valuables in here? Oh, the lights went out. Trying to find... There was something yellow over here that was marked. It may be plans. Oh, we got a safe, chat. We got to dump this in the water. Oh, we got a blowtorch, chat. Let's blow towards the hinges, maybe. We gotta put out that fire pretty quick. Oh, we gotta put out that fire, chat. Holy cow, it's spreading. Chat, the fire is spreading to the other office. There we go. Okay, we got it taken out. All right, so we got to get this somehow, this safe, into the water. Okay, thankfully we're strong enough to drag it. Now we get to see how tough we are with the sledgehammer. There we go. Okay, at least we can take out like wooden walls. We just can't take out. There we go. That should be a big enough hole for it. Yeah, just right on down into the bushes here. All right. Didn't foresee that being a problem. We've got just the hardest planters in all of the world right here. Can't even take them out. Gonna have to use the box truck to free up our safe a little bit. Here we go. Whoa! All right, just taking out a couple trees. Trees are not that weak, by the way, in real life. Burning there. Is it still hot late in the night, Fernie? All right, let's really just take this thing out. Get ourselves a nice pathway for our safe. All right, that should do it. All right, let's get this safe of some sort. I don't even know what this thing is. A server, maybe? Come on. Lift, dude. There we go. We need to use some of the money that we've been getting from stealing and invest in some gym memberships, man. Come on. It's only a 500-pound safe. I'm not too good at Celsius to Fahrenheit conversions. I'm not going to lie about that one. All right, chat. I'm going to see if I can push it with the truck. Here we go. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. That could be a problem. That's going to be a problem, I think. That's going to be an issue. All right. Going to have to do a little bit of a rear ending here. What do we got here? Valuables. $15 Bayram sunglasses. A good thing. Oh, there we go. Cash. Picked up a cash register. We're just looting and pillaging here. All right, we're going to have to pick up some speed. This thing's a fast little bugger, chat. All right, here we go. Let's actually come all the way around the island. And we got to rear end the moving vehicle, the moving truck. Oh, that doesn't wrap. Got to go back this way. I thought it was going to be able to do like a little NASCAR. 75 degrees Fahrenheit at 1:45 a.m. is pretty crazy. Do you guys have a lot of humidity? Oh, that's not good. We needed that. We needed the front end to be more secure when we crash into the box truck. All right, here we go, chat. Pick up the speed. Here we go. All right, one more ought to do it. The vehicle's very hurt. It's smoking. It's not caught on fire yet, thankfully. Now it's stuck, but we should be able to access our safe, hopefully. There we go. Okay, come on. Maybe we can drive this off of it now, at least, huh? Chat, we've got this safe all sorts of stuck. We need another vehicle. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Just started clipping through the truck. Even more hot. 13 mil. You guys like the new placement of the camera, by the way? I feel like it helps you guys notice that I'm looking at chat for you, you know? Chat, we're going to do one of these real quick. I know it's not kosher, but I just realized that we're a little bit behind. If anyone's just joined us, we're playing Teardown. The objective of this mission is we need to go destroy, okay, that cabin on the very end. Everything in this game is destructible, but not only do we need to destroy that cabin, okay, we need to steal a safe and throw it in the water. Because the safe, or I guess it's the server of some sort, it's right here. I'm just going to grab it right on out of here. With enough... Oh, that's not what I meant to grab. We needed to grab this. Actually, let's do ourselves a favor. There's no planter on the other side. Can I just jump up through? Oh, that's perfect. All right, get the conference room table out of our way. That's not good. Well, actually, you know what? We'll just bring it down then. We'll bring it down to the first level and deal with it there. Okay, come on. Go downstairs. There we go. Just toss it on down there. We got to get it into the water. So we got to dig a hole right through here. We're adapting. We're learning, chat. As we play, getting better at it. It's a family business. Family. All right, here we go. Got to get it to the water. Now we got to find the most smooth... Because these things are hard right here. Why is it not letting me drag it anymore? All of a sudden it's like wicked strong, you know? There we go. Mucho duro. Very, very hard. Or I guess, there we go. Get in the water. There we go. Perfect. We got that down into the water, chat. Welcome to the stream. Yo, Anchor, what's going on? Sorry, I'm just seeing that. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Happy Wednesday or Thursday for you guys. We're playing Teardown. We're about to go take care of an optional objective. The main objective is right over here. Let me climb up this. Look at this. This is a beautiful place, chat. Get some tax dollars invested in this place. Get some better benches. And some more light. I can't take out... That's a tough light. Chat, I can't break this light. Insane. All right, we got to take out that very far cabin over there. You guys see it? We got to take that out. Yeah. No, Anchor, it's great to see you. I remember you. Yeah, back in the Far Cry 3 GTA 4. You know this game? I didn't hear about it until just yesterday. And I was like, you know, we got to play that on stream, chat. That looks like a fun one. I like games. Okay, I've been really enjoying playing Grand Theft Auto 4. The problem is not a problem, okay, is sometimes it's just we're on a flow, we're vibing, we're having a great time, and then the cutscenes. You know, I don't mind cutscenes. I don't. I'm not going to say I mind them a whole lot, but sometimes I like games like this where when there's text, I can read it in a voice, a funny voice, and we can just kind of make our own little narrative as we go. and chat, you know? And it's just more of a natural flowing entity of a stream. What's this optional objective, though? What do we got going on? Optional objective is the green one. I wish you would tell me the objectives. Oh, escape vehicle. No. Secondary. Secondary targets. Warehouse safe. Primary targets. Outermost cabin. Why is it telling me that we have a required, but there's an optional? What's the optional one here, chat? Because we've got that cabin we got to take out, but I've already taken out the safe. Was that not an optional target? Yeah, voxel-based. If you look at my character, you can tell I did a little bit of voxel editing. I don't think there's a camera option to show you the front, but when I drive a vehicle, you can see I added headphones and some orange glasses and took care of the back. I downloaded like Magica Vox editor or something, and I wasn't able to mod the skin fully, but I just modded the Vox file that was inside the game. Oh, this is, that's, pardon, chat. That's the escape vehicle. Let me raise this bridge. There we go. And let me go grab this boat over here. Let me swap the camera angle. I feel like the first-person camera angle is better. You guys can let me know. You beat the campaign 2 years ago. Then mysteriously the save progress disappeared. Well, hey, this game seems to be like it's not a bad replay. Now, I can imagine if you hit, like, all the objectional and all those things and unlocked everything. Oh, we got a big old boat over there, chat. Here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not very good at docking, clearly. Oh, you know what? We're going to grab the big vehicle then. I couldn't drive the small boat very well, so I'm going to try and drive the big one. Likely we'll have a better outcome. Can I drive this forklift all the way over there? We've got construction vehicles if we need to take things out. But I want to see if we can drive the boat. Let me drive the boat. We got to figure out how to get onto this boat, though. I bet we can drive it. We're going to be able to get on it. You just got to climb. One thing I know about this game is if you just climb, you're going to be able to figure it out. Just got to get edged up on this right here. Come on, let me scale here. If you guys are just joining us, welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday or Thursday. Oh! Don't take fall damage now. Hello, Ilionette. Anchor said should always keep Windows security disabled because for some reason it doesn't like game saving. That's terrible. There's got to be a way we can get up here, right? Can we lift this? Oh, there we go. Can we throw it? Chat, there we go. There we go. That's just got in our way. Oh, there we go. We got this right there. Just kind of will it. I probably needed that. We can actually probably use this as a platform to walk up. Let's get over here. Now this thing's in our way. There we go. Knock it out of the way. Okay, there we go. This is how you play sandbox games, chat. Oh, got a little bit too excited. Here we go. Come on, take it easy. Get this edge. I want to drive the big boat. I need that box again. Just drop it on her head. Nope. All right, let's get... there's got to be... Oh, we can do it like this. Okay, there we go. Can I grab it from... Dang it. We need this one to be there so we can get there. If you guys are just joining us, feel free to... and Nightbot's just telling you, I'm not going to double down on it. But like the stream, subscribe. We're a growing channel here. Things have been going great for us lately. But they're also been going great for you guys because that's what blessings are all about, man. You guys are a blessing to me. I try to be a blessing to y'all. Yeah, this one's from 2002. There was when I was setting up the... There we go. Is that going to be big enough? Chat, there we go. We're going to drive the big boat. You guys hold on to your hats, okay? We're driving the big boat here. Chat, someone unlike the stream, okay? I don't like that. That is not a vibe. It's like they focused on graphics and mechanics, but just bugs. There is a couple of bugs, but we made it up here, chat. There we are. Let's see if we can drive this boat into the captain's quarters here. No, we got it. The driving's going to be up top. Drive vehicle. Chat, there we go. Yeah, it may have been. It's okay. We'll get there. We got this. Chat, this thing's not very fast, but it's going to be powerful. We just got to make sure we learn from our lessons of that attempted docking situation over there at the bait shop. All right, we're coming through. Building up momentum now. Yeah, it's all good. Comes with the territory. Here we go. Here we go. All right, what do you guys think? Just blast through the other boat, or do you think we should hit it from the other side? I think we got. I don't think we hit that boat. We got to get all the momentum. I wasn't spamming emojis. Were you spamming emojis, Anchor? Oh no, the hearts. Someone else in the chat was probably hitting them. Chat, we gotta double back around here. This thing's turning radius is not the biggest. Get you guys a big old hydration of water real quick. There we go. Spinning it around town. All right, if you guys are in the stream and I one-tap this thing... Oh, we're on the barrier. That's not great. If you guys are in the stream and I one-tap this sucker, you got to like the stream, okay? There's 8 of us in here. There's only 5 likes. All the love and support, it helps us. Another human being. Here we go. We're coming through. Trying to hit this with the most strike angle. There we go. One tap it. One tap. One tap, chat. There we go. Demolition complete. Tugboat annihilated. Oh, likes on the stream? Just the like button underneath the video player. That goes a long way for us. We got the escape vehicle. No. I appreciate that, Anchor. There we go. Look at that. Off into the horizon, chat. That only took us 10 minutes and 10 seconds. It's actually a decent amount of time, but not too much time. You know? It's not going to show us the route that we took, though, on this mission, I guess. I like the little route that it shows. Yeah, that ship just got destroyed. I mean, look, chat, I love it. I just trashed this town's economy. Okay? First of all, I took out a tourist cabin. So they're going to be, I think they only had 4 tourist cabins over there. So we just cut their revenue from their tourist cabin, all right, by 25%. We also raised their bridge and didn't lower it back down. And, oh, you'd think, oh, yeah, you know, we'll just have a guy go over there and hit the button. No, not happening. You know why? Because I crashed the tugboat underneath, all right, the bridge. And now it's all beached and whaled, and it's like a Titanic in shallow water. It's just a huge boat that's no longer buoyant and no longer floating. So you can't just hit the bridge and bring the bridge on down. You can't. You can't. So now people can't get to work on Monday morning, Thursday morning, Friday afternoon. They can't get donuts. Anyway, so we just trashed this town's economy. We took some valuables. I need to remember to take valuables while we're on these missions. Oh, yeah. Also, Fernie, we need to check. Wait, why am I up on the roof? What happened here, chat? Do I need to repair? I need to repair this. We're going to get an achievement for repairing the roof? Whoa. Oh, that's not good. That was in a good position. I mean, is it saying we can use ladders? Can you walk up? That's cool. Okay. But that's introducing us to ladders right there, most likely. Yeah, Fernie, for sure. Thank you for the reminder. Let me, can I close and lock my own doors? I feel like we're getting some bad karma going around and taking out all these different... All right, what do we got here? But according to the harbor master, we searched through all available records, but no proof of a 5th cabin. Sorry, 20% of their local economy's cabin revenue. A ghost cabin Chat, there's rumors of a ghost cabin. Not that there's remnants of a huge destruction situation on the side of the dock. They're like, these people are like, where did the cabin go? Who knows? Where did it go? All right. Marina too small. All right, let's check out tools. Oh, it's just showing us the current tools that we have. No upgrades available. Okay, so there are going to be upgrades eventually, chat. That's a good sign. All right, messages. Making space. Completed. Score 2. We got a score 6 on Lee Chemicals and a score 1 on the Evertides Mall. I'm not sure what scores mean. If it's like golf or if it's the opposite. The more we level up. Okay, probably a good call. All right, here we go. Gordon Wu. Let me get some water, chat. We got to get in character. Fantastic work at the marina. Looks like it worked because they just cleared a construction permit for the new dock. Another thing came up. There was this classic car auction up in Black River the other day, and one guy just kept overbidding me. Lawrence Lee Jr., that youngster who inherited the chemical plant a few years ago. Absolutely no interest in cars. He's just looking for ways to rotate his dirty money. Got a lot of criminals in this town. It's Goss Seidel B50, the one they used in Seal the Deal 2, and Colonel Wilson's personal Jacoby from Normandy. Lee is about to put those cars up on a ship overseas any day now, and they'll be out of the country for good. If that's not criminal, I don't know what is. Can you help me acquire these 2 gems? I'll take good care of them. All right. So we got a Jeep and like an old Cadillac that we're going to go pick up here. Classic cars. See, I don't like that it says that we missed an objective. That's gonna bother me a little bit. But it wasn't like super clear and definitive as to what was going on, you know? All right. Let's hit the map. Oh, they cleared out the bridge. That's good. See, there's the ghost cabin. Did it ever exist? The ghost cabin. Was it ever there, chat? There's no evidence that there was ever a cabin at all. Okay. We've got... See, we've only got so many things marked. All right, we've got... All right, we have more objectives listed now. We've got one thing over here. Got a green thing behind us. Is that that might be the escape vehicle? Oh, we got to bring the cars up into the back of this trailer without damaging them, most likely. That's going to be a bit of a task. This game's from 2002. Okay, I saw that there was one from 2020. Maybe that was a beta or something. All right, so where do we put these? They're going to be put on a ship. We have some sort of an objective over here. I wish it would tell us secondary targets. Let's go get these documents in the office. Bonus stream is if we ever hit the target. So 6:33 from 6:25, or just 6:38 by the end of the week. So as of right now, there's no bonus stream, and we gotta keep taking on these toilets, chat. We just can't be having these people be comfortable. All right, let's find these files upstairs. Oh, that's not good. See, the alarm will start going off. So what can we do? No toilets or lights. Vehicle registration documents, target. See, but if I take this, the alarm will go off. So we need to grab that last. We need to grab that last, chat. Don't let me forget the vehicle registration documents. And I need to take this vehicle and make sure that I can... We need to back it in. And I need to make sure we can grab... You guys are going to see my strategy here. Yeah, make people... Yeah, how dare you have to use the restroom? Oop, I don't mean to do that. We got to have some of that roof left over to get up into the side of this building. Here we go. That's not super great, but that'll be fine. And then we're going to grab the car. We're going to make our own little makeshift staircase. Got to back this one in as well to take advantage of as much height as we can. There we go. Would you look at this, chat? Get a little bit more headroom for us. Boom. Right there. Grab those. And then we're out of here. Boom. Right over there. Yeah. We stream Monday through Thursday, Fernie. Have a good night, brother. It was great to have you here, as always. Have a good night, man. Have a good Thursday. Whatever is on the docket for it tomorrow. All right, and where are these? See, I think if we open up this gate, an alarm might go off. Chat, I'm not sure. This looks like it's connected to an alarm of some sort. Can I pull it open? No. We got to get over to the other side of this and look for the gate control. Actually, I can just use this excavator to take it out. No, definitely not Anchor. That's no. I hope that is not, certainly not my translation that I want to go out there in the world. Oh. Chat, I just took this out for no reason. It opens from this side automatically. Well, we took one out. They won't get in our way. At least we know that. Okay, where are these other secondary objectives? Because we got the boats in that vehicle. All right, we got something going on over in this other building in the far back right. Does this one automatically open from this side? No, we can just open like this. There we go. Appreciate all those hearts, chat. All right, what's going on in this one? Got somebody working on a beautiful boat right here. Put a little dent in it for him. Keep him honest, keep him working. All right, what do we got? All right, it's on the other side of the building over here. Oh, it's one of the vehicles. Okay, so we got to open this up. We got one vehicle there, one vehicle on the boat. Is there only one secondary objective? There's two optional objectives. All right, one's right there in this building that we were just in, over here, down low. Probably up top in this office somewhere, right? What do we got in here? This tree. And the desk. Nope. Oh, it's in this other... See, there we go. So that's going to be a problem. Because we have vehicle registration here. But it's pretty far away. And I wonder how long the alarm is going to last for us. Oh, thank you for explaining that, Strawberry. So we got to run. We got to get that vehicle. Let's get the vehicles first, really. And my strategy is going to be get that boat over here and just drive them over where we need them to go. I can't believe there's not a sprint feature in this game. That would be a big help. There we go. Open that up. No, this game is excellent, dude. I'm a big fan of, like, diving down in here and trying to figure out what you need to do to get things rocking and rolling. Thankfully, we got some practice driving this in our last mission. If you guys are just joining us, we're on a heist to steal some cars. Just going to try and back this up nice and easy right here. There we go. That should be good. I mean, it's a big Jeep, right, chat? Nope, that's not great. It's just digging into the dock here. Chat, the game's freaking out. Chat, that's not good. The vehicle's gonna drown. We gotta get in there quick. Oh, there's an alarm on it. How am I supposed to... Holy cow, you gotta get all the vehicles without... Okay, let me see. Is there an alarm on this one? There's not an alarm on that one. Okay, we know what to do. All right, we're restarting the mission here. All right, so we got that one over there that we'll just set that one up real quick. I could probably just use this vehicle, actually. What's going on, Leonette? Might just be able to use this one. This one should be tall enough. Oh, this big boat again. Yeah, it's going to be... All right, so we got to get this ready. It might also be that you can go back and replay these missions when you have better equipment. I needed to plug the hole there. But we can actually make it about... Actually, you know, when we're going down, we don't need it. But I'll just, you know, just go ahead and whack it. Open it up that way. Here we go. Thank you. Just making another hole here. Perfect. Okay. Get rid of this conference table that's in our way. The delivery van. It will sink if I damage it too much. The big boat. Okay, okay. Yeah, I guess I damaged it by just backing into that dock too deeply. Is there a way that I can... Oop, 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 oop. Because I wonder... We're really gonna... We have to get the vehicles... We still need that bridge. Red Faction? I've heard of Red Faction. Does that have a lot of destruct? I know, like... Is it kind of like Battlefield? Alright, so let's just get this boat. Let's just get this boat handled real quick. My plan with the boat is just to bring it over near our trailer. Now, of course, I forgot that we did not open the bridge. So I'm thinking we can just actually back it up to the bridge and just leave the bridge closed. Is actually my attack at this. It's mostly a matter of turning this big old thing around, dude. Alright, and I see that piece of metal moving back here. I bet I can pick this up and make a bridge. Let me go in a third-person view to help myself out here a little bit. Don't fall in. Oof. Alright. That'll do. Maybe. That's a little sketchy, actually, I think. Let's back up the boat just another hair more. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't damage it, though. Okay, there we go. Alright, drop her down. That'll work. Okay, we've got that one set up for heist. Right into the back of that. truck without even having to lower the bridge. Fernie asked, are you still alive? What's going on, man? Welcome back. You can destroy anything, including level geometry. And it's like a campaign-based game, right? That's like a single-player game. Fernie, we just got the Jeep kind of Comanche old-school unit ready for heist. Main problem is going to be getting these. Got bored, can't lie. Came back to the stream. Now, see, the problem is that all these pieces of paperwork are just spare parts. Oh, see, this guy wants spare parts as well. This guy's just greedy, man. He wants us to get everything for him. Do we have anything that explodes over here? Oh. Oh, yeah, I forgot. This door just opens up, chat. This door just opens up for us. Let's just get it wide open. I don't think there's any alarms on this truck. There's Red Faction 1 and 2, right? It's just a two-part game. Oh, there is an alarm on this car, by the way. I think I just damaged the side view mirror of this beautiful classic car, chat. Our client is not going to be happy. Chat, we got to lower that bed down to fit through this low. There we go. Let's raise it back up so the car doesn't go rolling off the back, though. This guy's got alarms on everything. There was no third person last time you played? Yeah, I was happy that I thought I was going to play the game on stream mostly in third person, but all right, here we are jumping out. Okay, so we've got one vehicle here. Let me lower this bed down. One vehicle there. We got the other one right there on the big boat. And the problem is going to be getting the registration documents and everything else and the spare parts over there all within 60 seconds, chat. I just don't. I think we just get the vehicles and roll out, man. This guy can have some untitled stolen vehicles. Here we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Take it easy. Oh, I don't have to drive him up into the back? I thought I had to drive him into the back. You know what? We might be able to get this guy's... If this thing was faster. Oh, it's because I got the ramp. Chat, I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. We're going to have to fly like the wind here. Come on. Come on, get this guy's documents. Get into the delivery van. Good thing we backed it in. Here we go. Come on, fly. Oh, we got this. We got this, chat. Easy. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the spare parts, but... You know, he doesn't have spare parts, but it'll be okay. You know, make your own spare parts, guy. Oh, here we go. Here's the route that we took. Oh, it's just showing us the route of the... There we go. There's where we took the... Not bad. We didn't get the spare parts, though, but that'll be fine. You know, it's okay. Look at our little route here. I was struggling in the flatbed trailer. I had that trailer dug into the ground, which was causing it to be kind of traveling pretty slow for us there. Okay. Continue. Here we go. Let's see what this next mission's looking like for us. You reached a new rank. A new tool has been delivered. Fernie, are you there? Who's there, chat? W's for the new tool. What do we got? Farmland over here? Get you some corn, chat. All right. Yeah, I think the higher your score, the better. I don't think it's a low score. I think high score is better. Let's see what new tool we got here. Shotgun? We can upgrade the tools in the computer terminal. Let's get an upgrade to the sledgehammer, please. No upgrades available. Spray can, no upgrades available. No upgrades available. Okay. We got a shotgun now, chat. We've got a damage. Yeah, that does look like a Quake shotgun. I'm not going to spend any money on it. I'm good to go with it. I don't want to spend any of our money. But it is interesting that we have a shotgun. Holy cow. That might be a little bit loud for you guys. Only got 10 shots. Shouldn't be wasting these. I think it probably reloads, right, when we get onto the... Hopefully it does. All right, what do we got going on? Gordon Wu doesn't even let us know that we did a good job either. Doesn't even let us know. Just like, you know, whatever. Okay, operate. Messages. Not really a demolition, okay. Lawrence Lee Jr. Oh, this is the guy that we just stole the cars from. You don't know me, but I've had a series of break-ins recently. And the last one, I lost 2 very rare classic cars. And guess what? I know who did it. Gordon Wu. That absolute monkey is now bragging to everyone at the club about his 2 new fave possessions. The break-ins caused me a lot of property damage, and I'd like to let Gordon taste some of his own medicine. Since you're in the demolition industry, I thought, well, I don't know if you did this sort of work, but let me know if it sounds interesting. Chat, let's go take out this car wash. We're taking out Gordon Wu's car wash. We've got... What kind of car wash is this? We've got 6 objectives. And we just unlocked a shotgun right before this one. I don't know if we're going to have to take somebody out with a shotgun. All right, what do we got here? We got wired alarm boxes. Breaking an alarm box or wire triggers the alarm. Yeah, that guy just right to the point, you know. He's like, yeah, just go break into this guy's house. Yeah, so we've got everything connected to alarm boxes here, chat. And he locked his door. No, he didn't. Look at this. This guy's got some expensive cars. This thing's wicked nice. Yeah, I don't want to pick sides. Whose side are you on? Gordon Wu's? Or that other guy? I'm just going to drive this thing around. This looks fun. Oh, we just got to... Wait, I just had to destroy... Okay, one second. I don't have to drive that car. I just need to destroy it, I think. He doesn't want to steal it. He just wants me to come in here and destroy things. That's easy enough. Let's see if that's the case. But if we damage it, does the alarm go off? How is this thing not destroyed yet? Oh. It might be impossible to destroy without damaging that wing. All right, chat. I just got a big old gurgle in my stomach. We're going to pick up this game. We may play this game or Grand Theft Auto 4 tomorrow. I'm not sure which one yet. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Let's see here. Let's blowtorch the car. But we will be live again tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. That is nearly 2 hours. Behind from right now. Right now it's 8:25 where I'm at. I'm going to see if this destroys it. It's probably going to make the alarm go off because the wing will fall off if this vehicle burns up too much more, right? Let's see. Just doing a little bit of experimenting here. We're running out of blowtorch steam. And the fire went out. All right, chat. Well, it's been a blessing. As always, happy Wednesday, Thursday to all you guys out there. Anchor, everyone that stopped by, Fernie, Ilionette, Homers, Strawrari, X1, MD. Everyone out there, you guys have a beautiful rest of your evening or early morning, wherever it's at for you guys. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Tomorrow is our next live stream. We'll see you guys 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. You guys stay safe and stay tuned. Likewise, Anchor.
Fake news media.